officially eating nothing for the next 30 days. Bulavinach everyone, my name is Tamara. Welcome to my channel. Yes, you heard it right. I will not be having any food whatsoever for the next 30 days. Now, if you do decide, if you are motivated or influenced with these videos, then you decide that you want to follow suit and do a water fast, please seek medical advice first before you actually undergo it. Now, I have a bit of experience of doing intermittent fasting. I've done intermittent fasting from like Monday to Fridays, from 9 p.m. to 3 p.m. the next day, so around 16 hours fast, and 8-hour window where I can actually have something to eat. Now, I've done a 3-day water fast, a 10-day water fast, 15, and the last one that I did was around 27 days, which was from December to January of this year, and I was able to lose around 30 kilograms. I started going for walks. I was able to walk up to around 9 kilometers. From the 9 kilometers that I was walking, I then started I started breaking into a jog, and from the jogs I started doing hill sprints. When I had the hill sprints, I did my ankle in or my Achilles, where I couldn't actually walk for a couple of days, and then I slumbered back to my old habits, and the weight came back on. So speed up 2-3 months down the line, this past Wednesday just gone, 6:30 p.m. was my last meal, and I started fasting from 7 p.m. Tuesday. So my day 1 was actually yesterday, and today is my day 2. Now, why water fast? Well, I've tried to do the normal training. I've tried to do diets. I've tried to do the vegetarian, and I couldn't actually. I lacked so much discipline where I kept breaking it. I was so inconsistent. I didn't have that much willpower. But when I started doing the 3-day and the 10-day water fast, I found that it was much more easier for me just to say no to food. Interesting, isn't it? So that's why I started getting hooked on water fast, and from the amount of colleagues at work, family, friends that have asked from early this year, that have seen the transformation that I had gone through, from their questions and how long I had been doing it, why, and they were just shocked that I hadn't eaten food for such a long period of time. And building off from that, I had decided to, how about I do another water fast to get me back into, and this time achieve my goals. But with this time, I want to video it each and every single day, so that for those of you out there that do decide that you want to go through the water fast, maybe you can have a look at these videos, and it will give you a bit of insight on what the body will actually go through, and experiences you may or may not face. Like I always say, we're all different. We all come from different backgrounds, different experiences, different body types, different genes. So our body actually reacts differently and has different ways of, or specific ways, and actually the body can sort of go into the increasing your metabolism, increasing your metabolism, and at the same time losing that weight. So now, I took pictures. So I took a front view, one to the left, one to the right, and one on my picture of my back, just so you can actually see how my body is at the start of the fast. My weight that I started when I had the weigh-in at around 8-9 p.m. Tuesday evening was around 141 kilograms. Just around 141 kilograms. Now, with 141 kilograms, I'm going to be vlogging it every day. The prep that I'm going to be doing, or the rules are, I only can take caffeine, so just black coffee, no sugar, no milk, salt, just a pinch of salt with a hot cup of water, and H2O. Those are only 3 things that I'm allowing myself to take. And nothing else. No sugars, no fruits, no veggies, nothing at all. No food for this next 30 days. The last fast that I did, the 27 days fast, my weight was around 147 kilograms, and it dropped all the way down to 117. So I lost around 30 kilograms in 27 days. Now, going this time around, I really want to keep the weight off. So these videos or these daily vlogs that I'll be doing will actually help me. One will actually help me keep motivated, help me get that discipline back into my life. And secondly, there's another 30-day goal at the end of this 30 days water fast. So I'm not going to go directly back into eating sort of like meats and stuff. I will switch them from water fast, 30-day water fast, into a 30-day vegetarian. So just plant-based and fruits and veggies, basically. When I break into that 30-day, when I break the 30-day water fast and move on to the vegetarian diet, the vegetarian fast, or the vegetarian diet, I will then start breaking into walks where I'll take you along for that as well, and hopefully start running. Things to help me with my consistency on this time around, and making sure that I keep the weight off. I would like to start, I'm planning, my goal is to actually start doing walks, doing the runs, and then transitioning to have the 3 goals that I will try and achieve by the end of this year, which is to run 10 kilometers non-stop, hike up Mount Korombramba, and the third one is to participate in the business house, so that's rugby, and represent the company. So those are my 3 goals that I want to have, and hopefully those will keep me motivated, and I hope to achieve those by the end of this year. So for day 1, woke up around 5 o'clock yesterday morning. I had a cup of hot water with a pinch of salt, just to get the salt in the body. It actually helps to fight off those headaches that we will get because of the amount of water that you will be drinking and flushing out the salts in our body, which causes those headaches. Yesterday was a lot of hunger strike, because I got so used to having breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And the morning up until lunch, I was just on fight or flight mode. I was thinking about throwing the towel around lunchtime. I actually managed to pull on through, and because I have those 3 goals, the whys, personal goals that I want to achieve physically, and my family goals, and also my professional goals. And that's one of the key motivators for me I had to lock back into that, get into that little sort of that dark space that you get into mentally, and just pull on through, just tie it back to your why. And that's what actually helped me yesterday. And then I finished work around 6 o'clock yesterday evening. Got home, normal family time, cooking and with the kids. I was in bed. Funny though, I went to bed after 12. I woke up 5 o'clock this morning, and it was about 4.5 hours sleep that I had. I had so much more energy this morning. I felt much more lighter than I did from day 1. I didn't have the cup of hot water this morning with the salt because I woke up a bit later, so it was around 5:30. So I just snapped into getting the girls ready for school, getting ready for work, and I had my first cup of coffee at 8. So it's usually the normal routine for me every morning. I have a cup of coffee just when I log in, and then my second cup of coffee I had today was around 11. Today there was no hunger strikes. Honestly, day 2 there was no hunger strikes. I had no cravings or anything at all. But one thing though that was quite interesting, I had a little habit that I wanted to. There was an initial habit I wanted to chew something. Like I had this sense, tingling in my jaws that I wanted to chew something. But today was really fantastic. I was sort of more pumped today. I had so much energy, and it was really exciting because day 2 is the hunger kicks in a lot. Like from my previous experiences from the fast that I did, the hunger kicks in a lot. And secondly, the energy is just zapped out of us, because this is when the blood sugar actually drops and the liver starts emptying out its glycogen. So once all those glycogen, those sugars in the body is actually starting to deplete, I should actually be a bit more drained today. Funny enough, right now it's 11:33 p.m. and I don't know, you'd be the best judge of it if I do sound sluggish or anything, but right now I'm feeling fantastic. My eyes though, you can probably tell that I'm getting a bit sleepy. Now from tomorrow I will be vlogging from the morning, from my morning routine, getting into work, and I'll probably put a little video in on how I feel during the day, so you can have a bit of insight how I'm feeling on mid day 3, and we'll be posting up my next vlog tomorrow evening. So please like the video, follow, and share with your friends and family. Who knows, maybe one of them will be motivated from this, and could probably encourage them as well to take this journey. But first, make sure you get medical clearance. Yeah, seek medical advice. Seek medical advice. Apart from that, thank you so much for your time, and look forward to the next video. Catch you then. Mole.